So many people's lives were lost when the Delhi fire happened at that hotel. The same template seems to be playing out in Lucknow as well. 15 people who lost their lives in a case that was clearly avoidable, and a building that turned into a death trap. There was only one exit and entry point. The same situation that seems to be playing out here. This deadly inferno that ripped through a coaching center that was situated in Aliganj area of Lucknow. Disturbing pictures that came in, desperate attempts that were made by the people there, majorly students, who tried to jump off the second floor of the building where the coaching institute was located. And then when it comes to the government, which has now been forced to take action following the tragic loss of 15 lives that was clearly avoidable. The Yogi government, which has now instituted a two-member SIT, which consists of additional chief secretary of the government and an ADG rank IPS officer, and the two-member panel that is now directed to submit a report within 7 days. Furthermore, 4 officials who have been suspended on the directions of the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and 4 individuals have been arrested in the case as part of the investigation. Now, in a breaking update, what we are learning that the officials have also launched a probe into the said violations of the building and the fire safety norms. Now, the structure that was built on land owned by an individual identified as Virendra Shukla was allegedly sanctioned as a single-story building. But then it extended to 3 floors. So the building, which had only one entry and exit point, lacked a fire department NOC as well. And the preliminary report that has been suggesting that there was absence of any emergency exit that led to the victims being trapped inside that very building. Well, that seems to be the case there. And of course, when it comes to the lapses, they are now looked into, Adib. Unfortunately, after an incident or after a tragedy has happened. In this case, 15 people have lost their lives, while there are others who are still receiving treatment.
Well, certainly, Amita, see, and this is what we have been seeing case after case, that the authorities, they only wake up after an incident has taken place. And in the Lucknow itself, this speaks up very clearly that when there were clear violations on the part of the Lucknow Development Authority and the Lucknow Municipal Corporation, why no action was being taken. In fact, this is particular building, it had the permission only for the single floor, but the 2 floors were extended illegally. And what was the reason behind that? Why no authorities they ever did a security check on these buildings? There was only one single entry and exit point. There was no point, there was no space for anyone to evacuate from this building when this incident took place. So this particular building became a death trap for 15 people who have lost their life in this unfortunate incident. And what we are learning is now that the officials, they have launched a probe. They are now going to look into all the violations of the norms that has taken place in this particular building, but only after 15 people have lost their life. They are waking up to this investigation. Now, the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has formed an SIT. He has said that strict action will be taken against officers, those who were involved in the laxity in this particular case. No officer will be spared. And in fact, 4 officials have already been suspended. These 4 officials include the officers from the electricity department, the LDA, and the fire department. So action has been initiated by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and soon we can see that the forensic team will visit this particular site. They will carry out an inspection. They will try to figure out that what really triggered this fire.
Because the cause of this incident is something which is yet to be ascertained as far as this fire is concerned, and a report that has now been sought by the relevant teams that has now been formed on the directions of the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath to submit a report within 7 days' time. Now, let's talk about and get you an understanding what could have been the fatal failures that caused when it comes to this building that turned into a death trap. Multiple students there who were trapped inside. There is said to be also a pet store. So you have animals as well that were trapped inside, and they were already caged in this building. So the lapses, what we are talking about, a 3-floor expansion without clearance. So a single-story building that was said to be demolished back in 2016. An order was also issued, then revoked in 2 months. And then single-story building, you have 2 more floors that were constructed. No fire department clearance there for the premises there. And also, building had a single entry and exit point. and apparently it had a biometric system which malfunctioned because of the fire. Preliminary findings also show that there was absence of any emergency exit. What is being said that the roof, the terrace, the door that was also reportedly locked, so the people had no way out. Then demolition order, as I said, that was reportedly withdrawn within 2 months, and that was issued back in 2016, and the building's biometric gate reportedly locked automatically. So that seems to be, and this is not coming across as a surprise, because unfortunately it's the same kind of pattern that is seen everywhere. Such kind of illegal constructions that happen, the required NOCs are not issued, and this is happening right under the noses of the civic bodies and the authorities there. So this is actually now causing, when it comes to people losing their lives. We have seen that happening in the Delhi fire incident recently, and now a similar incident which is now played out in Lucknow. Unfortunately, in this case as well, we are looking at 15 people having lost their lives. So in the meantime, as far as we are now looking at what's happening inside the building, let's get you an exclusive report. And how does this building now look like after the firefighting operations were over?
Times Now is inside this particular building. You can see the condition, how this building has been completely engulfed in flames. There is only one single entry exit point, as you can see in the visuals. This is the ground floor of this particular building. You can see the condition of the building. There are clearly several violations of the fire safety norms. There are only one single entry and exit point into this particular building. So you can see that how this particular building, where 15 people lost their lives, how this building, the people got trapped. There are only one single and entry exit point. So you can see these are the stairs. The people, those survivors, they had no point to escape from this fire. So you can see that how this entire building engulfed in flames, and no one had any time to escape from this particular point. So you can see how this building completely engulfed in flames. You can only see the debris over here. All the vehicles which were kept over here, they have been engulfed in flame. This is the basement section of this particular building. So you can see there were clear violations in this particular building. There were certain violations, and there were no emergency exit in this building. Only single entry and exit point. Had it been there were many different entry and exit point, people would have been saved. But this is the condition of this particular building. This is the area where 15 people lost their lives due to the negligence by several competitors.
So now, following the major fire incident in Lucknow, the records related to the building and the past actions by the Lucknow Development Authority have now come into focus. Naturally, when the building, what is being said, where the fire occurred previously, faced action over alleged unauthorized construction. So imagine there was a demolition order. The building was not supposed to be in this place. And this was issued 10 years ago in 2016, but was later revoked within less than 2 months. What are the reasons, we still don't know. But let's in the meantime put out exactly what all the details are coming across. There you can see the animals, the pets that have also been rescued, because this building apparently also housed a pet store. So let's get you an understanding exactly when it comes to this demolition order, and that then later that it was revoked, and the building which was supposed to face action 10 years later, it is still standing. And as far as a single story building that was earlier approved of, it had 2 more floors constructed over it, and there was a coaching institute that was being run there. You can see very disturbing pictures that have now come in because mainly, Adib, people who lost their lives, who were trapped inside the building, but people who lost their lives because they were attempting to save themselves while jumping off the first floor and the second floor of the building.
Well, definitely, Amita, and that's the reason at least 9% they have suffered injuries in this tragic incident. When the fire broke out, they tried to jump from the 3rd floor. There were electrical wires all around this particular structure. Now, all the victims, those who were trapped inside, they used the electrical wires at that very end, and from there they were trying to come out. You can see in the visual, these are the wires from this particular point. They held these wires. They tried to slide down. Some of them tried to jump upon on these gates. So you can see that there are metal edges on these gates. These students, these victims, they fell on these metal edges. They also sustained injuries at that point of time, but they were somehow managed to save themselves. But unfortunately, 15 students, they were completely trapped. By the time they could have managed to come at the front, near these glasses, they were completely engulfed in flame, and there was no point of them for them to save themselves, and they were completely trapped inside. Now the rescue team, the SDRF, the NDRF, they have to reach inside this particular building. They started digging up 2 holes from the left side of this building. They started digging up holes, and after digging up the holes, they managed to get inside. But by the time they were inside, it was already too late, and 15 people had lost their lives. The only thing that the rescue teams recovered was their dead bodies, and after that they started collecting dead bodies from
also
inside.
Have suffered a lot of damage because of the fire, and people there attempting to rescue those who were trapped inside the building. Such disturbing pictures also came in yesterday evening when this fire was reported in Aliganj in Lucknow. In the meantime, let's also talk about the Prime Minister's office, which is expressed condolences and also announced a compensation of 2 lakh rupees for the next of the kin of the deceased. And UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath also met with the victims there at the families of the King George Medical University. And this came in after he made an inspection at the Inferno site.
आपके क्या बताया गया है, क्या नाम है उनका, जो पढ़ते थे, कब से पढ़ाई करते थे, कहाँ के रहने वाले?
बहुत साल हो गए थे, यहीं रह रहे थे।
अच्छा, आदित्य श्रीवास्तव नाम था उनका। क्या पढ़ाई कर रहे थे?
पढ़ाई क्या, जो है यहीं पे अपना एनिमेशन का काम, एनिमेशन में अपना काम कर रहे थे। गेम वगैरह में जो है एनिमेशन जो होता है उसका।
तो क्या सूचना मिली आपको, कैसे, क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन कब मिली, कैसे मिली?
आए जैसे ही फ़ोन आया, भैया थे, उन्होंने बताया तो हम तुरंत निकल लिए वहाँ से साथ में। अब यहाँ आए हैं तो जो है पता चला, यहाँ पहुँचते पहुँचते पता चला कि
डेथ हो गई है। तो वो लोग सीतापुर के रहने वाले हैं?
हाँ, हम लोग सब लोग सीतापुर के रहने वाले।
और लड़का जो था आदित्य, ये यहाँ रहकर पढ़ाई कर रहा था कोचिंग में?
हाँ, यहीं पे जो है, यही अलीगंज जहाँ पे थी बिल्डिंग।
क्या समय से सब मिल पाया मदद आप लोगों को?
अपनी कोई मदद नहीं मिल पाई।
फोन
अच्छा, उस दौरान कुछ सीनियर्स भी आपके रहे होंगे, कुछ सीनियर्स भी रहे होंगे, वो क्या अंदर ही रहे?
वो भी हमारे साथ ही थे, वो काम कर रहे थे, कोशिश की, हम निकले, उन्होंने कांच वाच तोड़ने की कोशिश की।
कितने देर बाद वहाँ फायर की टीम या पुलिस पहुँची थी?
मुझे पता नहीं, आधे घंटे बाद शायद। मुझे कोई होश नहीं था उस टाइम, नीचे जब आई तब कुछ नहीं आया था।
और जो लोग थे वो चिल्ला रहे थे बचाने की गुहार लगा, लेकिन उस वक्त मदद नहीं पहुँची। आपको लगता है समय से पहुँचती तो आप लोग, मैक्सिमम लोग जो है सेफली रेस्क्यू हो जाते?
Well, the auto lock system that is now set to be in focus as far as the building, which apparently had only one point of entry and exit, and that too seems to have been blocked because of the auto lock system, or this biometric system that seems to have malfunctioned when the fire was reported. Let's get you this ground report.
Well, certainly, Amita, see, I'm right now outside that particular building where 15 people lost their lives. This is the condition of the building. In the visuals, you can see how this building has been completely engulfed in flames. It has turned a complete pitch black. And all the people, those who were trapped inside, they lost their life. They tried to escape from this building. But what we have learned so far is that there was only one single entry and exit point. I'll ask my camera person to show you these stairs. There were only one single and entry exit point at this particular stretch. Goes all the way to the third floor, but there were only one single stairs that were going up till the third floor. Right now we were inside this particular building. When we went inside, we saw that how there was only one single entry and exit point. Had it been there were multiple entry and exit points, as it is being mandated that if there are high-rises building, that goes up to 3 to 4 floors. There should be multiple entry and exit points. But in this particular case, there was no scenario of such a thing. There was no multiple entry and exit, and this what led to this tragic incident. And apart from that, there were auto lock systems which were being operated by biometric. When the electricity got cut off, these biometric systems stopped working, and the automatic doors, they were completely shut off.
Well, get your reactions of Union Minister Rajnath Singh also reaching this site. Meanwhile, the UP Chief Minister's office, which has also announced a compensation of 5 lakh rupees to the next of kin of the deceased. Let's in the meantime talk about what Rajnath Singh had to say post this tragedy.
जो घटना है वो बहुत दुखद है, दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, और मैं स्वयं मौके पर गया था जहां पर यह घटना घटित हुई है। वहां भी मैंने स्थिति का जायजा लिया है, और उसके बाद यहां हॉस्पिटल में आकर जो घायल भर्ती हैं उनको भी मैंने देखा है, प्रॉपरली उनका ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा है। मुख्यमंत्री जी ने स्वयं भी कहा है कि पूरे मामले की जांच कराई जाएगी, और जहां रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी यदि फिक्स करने की जरूरत होगी तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी फिक्स करेंगे, लेकिन ये पूरी तरह से जांच होने के बाद ही किसी तथ्य पर पहुंचा जा सकता है।
So most of the victims who were trapped on the second floor of the building, unable to come out. It was a coaching center. Then there was also a pet store. So there were animals as well who were also rescued from the site. SIT, which has now been constituted on the directions of the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. He's also been inspecting the site, and he also met with the victims there at the hospital. And thereafter, we're looking at 4 individuals, officials who have been suspended, and 4 people till now who have been taken into custody. But all of this action seems to be delayed because when we are looking at such kind of an incident, a tragedy that seems to be waiting to happen so that the authorities can, get into action. But it seems to be, Adeep, multiple leaders, top leaders who have also come to the very site there where you have been reporting from, adjoining buildings that have also been affected because of this blaze. But that, it seems to be a warning call, especially when it comes to that entire area. What are we now looking at? Merely when an audit would be also ordered by the civic authorities there to see if the buildings who are running in commercial areas, do they have an eligible and a valid NOC?
Well, see, this has been a normalcy for the entire fire department and other department as well. Whenever there any incident that takes place in any part of the country, this is how the fire department, they go on to, they conduct mock drills, they conduct random checks in the hotels and the coachings. But even after that, the incident like this continues to take place. Now I'm going to show you the visuals of these 2 holes which I was talking about. These 2 holes were dug up by the security, by the rescue personnel, the SDRF, the NDRF. They dug up these 2 holes so that they can gain access inside the building, as the front part was full of blaze. They were unable to enter inside the building. But these 2 holes were dug up by the SDRF and the NDRF. And with the help of these 2 holes, they managed to get inside the building. They managed to rescue the people, and in the end, they recovered 15 bodies. All the 15 bodies were taken out of this particular 2 holes, as the rescue officials, they were unable to enter building from the front side of this building. It was completely filled with smoke. They had to gain access through a different residence, and from that particular area, they started digging up these 2 holes, and after that they recovered all the 15 bodies from these particular 2 holes.
All right, well, that seems to be on the rescue efforts that was carried out by the teams there. Of course, when it comes to the people, the victims, they're saying that had the required help had reached them on time, multiple people may have been, alive today. They would have been rescued on time. Well, that remains as part of the investigation, and also what led to the fire, that also needs to be investigated on part of the authorities. Adeep, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. We head into a very short